What is this hot new book for hire operator? I'm Dr. Liz from Sex-Positive Psych.
I'm Kevin Patterson from Poly Role Models and author of Love's Not Colorblind, Race of Representation in Polyamorous and Other Alternative Communities.
And I'm so excited to have Kevin here to talk about his upcoming book that I am so psyched for, which is For Hire Operator. So, Kevin, tell us about the book. Why did you do it? What's it about?
I was about halfway into writing Love's Not Colorblind, and I just sort of took a break. I was just sort of getting fried working on it. I mean, it tackles a lot of tough subjects in terms of race and polyamory.
I know that feeling.
But I took about a month off and just wrote the first draft of basically what I've been calling queer polyamorous superhero stories. That's like the quick tagline of it. Took a break, wrote it, and then I have a co-writer, Alana Phelan, who's online as the Polyamorous Librarian. She took a look at it. She does a lot of book reviews. She's a librarian. That's something that she spends a lot more time just like going through books than I do. And she helped me restructure a lot of things. Same characters, same stories in different ways.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so the title is For Hire Operator. What's the operator piece about?
Well, the way this universe works, superhumans are separated in sort of two columns. Superheroes who like a life of action are separated into two columns. Superheroes and operators. Okay. And superheroes are more public servants. They have jobs with local police forces. They get paid, but they also have like social media presence and endorsements and that sort of thing. They're the rock stars.
Okay.
Whereas operators are people who do more of a legal dirty work, things that are on the margins of the law, and they get paid X amount of money, but independently, like without public record of what dirty deeds they're doing.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that idea.
Yeah. So the main story of this one is an operator who is in a relationship with the country's most famous superhero, and sort of where the complicated bits of that come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so with this book, queer polyamorous superheroes.
Yes.
Why queer poly superheroes? Why these specific stories?
Well, I'm a superhero head. I love the X-Men the way I love my own family. And when I wanted to write stuff, I like the idea of doing stuff in the realm of like comic book superhero-y sort of things. But there's a limit, and a lot of times that limit might be like financial. Like if you do something, if you have like a queer character, then you can't sell in certain markets, or if you have too many people of color or what have you, and just like
because white folks won't buy things unless they are overrepresented in the population.
Yeah, disproportionately represented.
Yes,
and we wanted a universe that wasn't limited by that. And at the same time, like polyamory, like I've read so many stories where the answer is both. The answer is so clearly both.
All of this, like, this one or this one. How about you date both of them? Because you like them both for genuine reasons. Yeah, and in fiction, that's such a limit that every love triangle is ended with some ridiculous thing that happens. Like, oh, wait, no, they were siblings the whole time. Oh, no, option number 2 got killed. I guess it's option number 1. And there's so many different things. Oh, no, option number 2 decided to be an asshole all of a sudden.
Yeah. So, yeah, inexplicably.
For no reason. Like, they were great before, and then all of a sudden, douchebag.
Yeah. Glad Bridget Jones missed that bullet.
Oh, God.
And
though I love that movie. I love crappy romantic movies.
I've never even seen it, I guessed.
Oh, that's fine. You did great. Good job.
But we wanted a universe that wasn't limited that way. Like, if there's going to be a tricky love triangle, it's not going to be because these 3 people have a problem with being with one another. It's going to be because these 3 people are compartmentalized in their public and private lives so much that they literally don't know different aspects of each other's lives.
Wow.
It's going to be something more like that. If there's non-monogamy that makes sense, we're going to put it in there. If there are people of color who exist in world, they're going to be put in there. And if somebody likes somebody else, I'm not going to manufacture a reason for them to not be together.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. And so, what else do you want folks to know about this book? Like, it sounds really great. I know the Indiegogo is going right now, but probably will have closed by the time this video goes up. Yeah. The
Indiegogo goes until the end of September. But beyond that, there is at For Hire Mag on Twitter. The Facebook page where most of the information is going is facebook.com/For Hire Mag. And it's going to be available mid-October. We're really excited about getting this out there. follow myself at Poly Role Models. Follow Alana Phelan at the Polyamorous Librarian, and we're going to be putting out as much information as we can as we go.
Yeah, and I've been retweeting and sharing everything that y'all post because I think this is a great, great book. And it really fills a hole. You know, there's not a lot of stories about polyamorous folks. There's not a lot of superhero stories that center on people of color, aside from, like, Black Panther, and then now the new Marvel is moving towards more people of color being incorporated, but white people are upset.
That's how it works.
That's how white people do. So thank you so much for doing this. I'm so excited.
And thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. I'm happy to.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.